that shit was loud.
Yeah, that shit was loud. So, take two, guys.
Nope.
No? Not take two? We got this right on the first time? Take four. Where have you
Take
been?
4.
Or where have I been?
Interactive, bro.
Amnesia.
I feel like I smacked my microphone too hard.
Would that be the first time?
What, that he smacked something too hard, or just his microphone?
Everything. Do you smack things hard normally, or is it just your roommate? Oh, now you're stroking it. Dude, we're not even a fucking minute into the podcast, and you've already gone off the rails.
What if I just unplug it?
I mean, that's on you.
Do it.
Let's just get into it. Hello everyone, this is Caleb Boudreaux, the editor-in-chief of An Extraordinary Life .online, and this is Joystick Junkies, the podcast that you come to for the worst news by the worst people. From
and
sometimes, and colossal fuck-ups like last week, but
or
most of the time, we have two, we have two wonderful people that are on this show. One sometimes shows up, the other sometimes shows up. So today, we have Kyle.
Blessed with Kyle. Blessed.
That's all I get.
That's all you get.
Okay. And for the first time on the Joystick Junkies show, we have Chandler.
I am his brother, and we, That's that.
All right, let's get into it. So we are recording this 2 days later than we normally do. And holy cow, I'm kind of glad. Yeah, late as hell. I'm going to have to get this all done tonight so that it's up by tomorrow.
Well, we got an hour before the sun goes down. Let's go.
So, yeah, I'm kind of glad we waited because the Microsoft Activision merger has gone through. Holy shit.
This is so strange. I'm not sure. Because I'm just going to get some deja vu re-speaking about it, you know?
You're going to mute out all that groaning as I move my chair.
But yeah, so I've been wanting to see where this went, and I'm kind of glad that it went through because the reasoning they were giving as to why the merger shouldn't go through. Have you heard some of the shit that they were saying?
I haven't heard what they were actually claiming. So who, just for me and everyone else listening, it was between, what's that? What do the 3 letters stand for? What is that?
Activision-Blizzard-King.
So for ABK?
Yes, that's Activision-Blizzard-King.
Versus who?
The FTC.
FTC is what I'm talking about.
Federal Trade Commission.
Okay, and so they
regulate monopolies, insider trading, shit like that.
So why are they focused on this and not the mattress stores? Or the car dealerships?
So
there's a Ponzi scheme there.
Oh, yeah, we all know that. But so
Mattress Firm is the storefront for schemes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
When was the last time someone bought a mattress from Mattress Firm?
I hate to say this.
I don't think I've ever bought a mattress.
I said. I got my mattress from Mattress Firm, and it's a good mattress.
Hey, you see that red button? Looks like a little cell phone with an X. Click that.
Where's it at?
So, the reason why some of the reasoning that they were giving, the European Union, it was either the European Union or Great Britain. I can never remember since Brexit.
Damn. The UK.
Okay, so
United Kingdom.
So it's the UK. They said that, or they blocked it because they claimed that Microsoft had an unfair advantage in the streaming market. That's why they didn't want to let the merger go through.
So strange. So what do they own? What do Microsoft own in the streaming department?
Microsoft Azure. So Azure is the largest framework for streaming in the world.
Okay, so what does Azure own? Like I'm thinking when you're
So,
saying streaming, sorry,
I'm
when you're
talking-
saying streaming.
So as far as framework, I'm talking like multiple companies use Azure as the entire base of their platforms.
That's what I'm saying. So what are the
Go
companies
ahead.
like I'm thinking
Kyle,
of Twitch.
you look
I'm
like
thinking-
no, Twitch uses AWS or Amazon Web Services.
Okay.
Kyle, go ahead and I'll let you explain it. You're more software proficient than me.
Not really. I was going to say that my company utilizes Azure for like 90% of our products.
Yeah.
So it's kind of important. It allows everything from file sharing to back-end encryption. So it's one of the largest.
It's just a base. Like everything is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get this and you build upon this to create whatever you need to create.
Yeah, it's like a major or a really an industrial server background, basically.
Okay.
It allows everything to operate properly.
Yeah.
So
Hell, I think what is it? I was gonna say Microsoft, but duh.
So what about like major companies? I'm thinking you said Twitch is not part of it. YouTube, is YouTube part of it? Or
No, so Google-
What are these?
Google has its own web services, kind of like Azure, but
Oh shit, Red Hat uses it.
so Google has their own. And fun fact, Twitter's not paying their bills to Google, so that should be interesting. But like I said, the biggest competitor is AWS or Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services hosts Twitch. They host Amazon Prime Video. They host
That's so strange that it's considered
eBay.
and eBay.
It's strange that it's considered a massive portion of the market if this other company.
Well, so
kind of-
they're saying because they have such a foothold already, and Sony doesn't, that it was inconsistent. It would if they got a property as large as Activision King.
Blizzard.
I'm saying
Okay,
it
so
out of order, but yeah, if they
Maybe
got those properties, then they would have an unfair advantage because they would be able to stream those everywhere and charge people out the ass for them. What were you gonna say, Kyle?
I was gonna say that AWS does have a larger hold on the market share wise.
But as far as
cloud-based.
gaming,
Yeah, as far as gaming, it's
Like actually owning gaming companies.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So Microsoft is trying to get into a different, which is strange that they're cracking down on this. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I've never heard of, but like Amazon seems to be going crazy right now.
No, so that's the thing.
Or even Meta. Meta seems to be going crazy right now.
So that's the thing. They weren't cracking down on their streaming. They
Yeah.
were only cracking
No,
down
yeah.
on the acquisition because of what they could become.
Yeah.
So it's funny to see that even a lot of their partners, like, so Jim Ryan, is he the president or the CEO of Sony America?
Ooh, I don't remember.
Well, he's a big wig at Sony America.
CEO.
So he's the CEO. Okay. So Jim Ryan
He
basically
looks ugly as shit.
claimed that this would have an unfair advantage to Microsoft, despite Sony having complete dominance. Like all of their in-house studios are
Exclusive.
exclusive. God, where's my brain today? So probably in the trash like it always is. So all of their fuck you. All of their
Like I said,
They were pretty much the first company to start doing the exclusive things, right? And then Microsoft came in
No,
after.
Nintendo.
Okay,
Nintendo,
what
like
I'm
back in the
saying, sorry.
day, so little history lesson. Nintendo used to actually make the same cartridges that all of their games were on. So it's not like a third party company could just build a game and go to a third party thing to build the cartridge.
Yeah, and Nintendo had to be there.
Nintendo had to be in the middle, so they had full control over what went on their platform. So they had all the exclusivity because all they had to say was, if you want to be on Nintendo, then all you can be on is Nintendo.
So they were the first company. What about when it came up to, like, let's say the two main competitors now, Sony and Microsoft? Who was the first to kind of jump on that? Like PlayStation
Fun
and
fact.
Xbox.
Fun fact about the whole console war: as much as we give shit to PlayStation and Microsoft, yeah, Nintendo's always in front. They have the most outdated hardware. They are still the biggest selling and highest selling company in the market. Sony and Microsoft are still nowhere near them.
What are they selling right now?
The Nintendo Switch. They have Nintendo Switch Online. They have all of their exclusives. So,
Is that right? Sorry to fact check ya.
No. Go ahead.
I believe you.
I'm going to bring it up again. The Nintendo Switch is in the same generation as the Wii U.
Yes, and they've actually... So, I don't remember if it was Activision's CEO. No, it wasn't Bobby Kotick. I would have recognized. There was a recent CEO that said that they got hands-on with the prototypes of Nintendo's next console. You know how powerful it's rumored to be?
As powerful as...
The Xbox One and PS4.
Oh, so last-gen hardware.
Yeah, they're always a gen behind. And you will fucking like it.
I love looking at the console generations, right? Because, yeah, the Nintendo Switch is in the same classification as the Wii U.
Yeah.
But the Wii U, how much more of a boost over the original Wii was it?
I don't think it was much.
And then, to go back even further, GameCube
Well,
is with the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, but when did GameCube come out? That was around the PlayStation 2 time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yo, what the
But
hell?
It had the same processing power as the original PlayStation.
Mr. Fact-checking motherfucker. Let's go.
That's so crazy.
Let's go.
So the numbers right now, these are predicted numbers. But as of right now, it's looking like PlayStation 5 is sitting at around 64 million. Xbox Series XS is at around 42 million. And then the Switch is at 103. Nearly, almost double Microsoft, but almost double Sony.
Yeah.
It's 107 as of May 10th, 2022.
107? Okay.
Bing.
But see, here's the crazy thing. So, Conspiracy Corner.
Always.
Right.
That's crazy.
They can kind of control that, right? Because how long has the Nintendo Switch been out versus the PS5 and
Yeah, it's insane.
Series X?
I'm truly baffled by this.
Switch came out in 2017, I know, because I bought it on, not release day, but my birthday, which is 5 days after it came out.
Yeah.
2017.
But
so, I mean...
Let's go back to the main topic of all this. So they were worried that them gaining a foothold on exclusives would throw Sony out of their own market. And it would be extremely anti-competitive, despite Jim Ryan saying in internal emails that if the merger were able to go through, PlayStation would be perfectly fine. But in the actual, what he was telling courts and what he was telling governing bodies is that it could put them out of business if they went through.
I don't know, man. Like if Microsoft wanted to, I know what you said, but if Microsoft wanted to,
no, that's not what I'm saying. That is what Jim Ryan is claiming.
No. I'm saying previously when you said that, I don't remember the language you used.
So
exclusive. What did you say? in like when you were talking about the importance or how many people buy
Oh.
PlayStation 4?
Insignificant.
And I genuinely think that would be a big deciding factor as to which console, regardless of what you play.
But here's the thing. Okay, numbers wise, if 65% of all sales on or 65% of players on PS5 get all they do is play Call of Duty, or the majority thing that they play is Call of Duty, and they buy it every single fucking year.
Yeah.
Do you really think Phil Spencer would leave all of that money on the table? That's cosmetics. So Call of Duty brought in $800 million for Sony last year. $800 million. And it cost $200 million just to make Horizon Forbidden West. It cost them a quarter of what they gained just from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And that $800 million is only 30%. Sony keeps 30% of everything that they sell in their store.
Oh, wow.
800 million is 30% of... You really think Microsoft's that stupid to not let them keep it? Like, they're gonna have timed exclusivity, sure. Like, expansions or updates come out a month before.
I see what you're saying.
But at the same time, they can't do that. They can't do that with a unified platform that they've been going on. Because if everything's cross-console, right? If everything you can play with PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X, they can't do expansions on just one console because not everybody can play together at that point. They are their own worst nightmare with all of their...
So they're trying to get out of that mindset. They're trying to get out of the exclusive. They're going to be making so much money not just by making these exclusive games.
Basically,
right? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah.
Yeah. So they're perfectly fine with having exclusives. I mean, look at Starfield. They've actually stated that Starfield's...
Is that just Microsoft?
Yes, Starfield is Bethesda's newest game. It's going to be a Microsoft exclusive. And
I've seen it. It looks nice as fuck.
Yeah, because you're kind of out of the loop. You're not usually with us.
Wait for September 1st.
Oh, right.
Is that when it comes out?
It comes out the 2nd, I believe.
The 1st is for pre-order. It comes out on the 5th for everyone else.
Oh, okay. You pre-ordered it?
Well, yeah. I mean, Green Man Gaming had it like the premium, the price of the original. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
Buy.
Okay.
It looks dope. It looks crazy.
So, Chandler, what if I told you that Sony actually approached Bethesda to have a 1-year timed exclusive deal to PlayStation?
For what? For like all their games, or like specifically Starfield?
Specifically Starfield. They wanted to keep it off of Microsoft's consoles.
How much is that worth?
So
what do they offer?
The number never came out, but you want to know what Big Dick Spencer did? Bought the publisher. He's like, oh, you want timed exclusive? That's fine. Here, I'll tell you what. No. I'm going to buy your parent company, and I'm going to veto that bill. So, fuck you.
Nice move.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well. Whenever you have a problem, just buy
throw your money at it.
Just buy
it. Who's got more money?
So the amount of drama coming out of this whole thing is freaking ridiculous. Like,
can you imagine like the social life of these guys, of the like CEOs of these different companies?
What social life?
Right.
Well,
all they do is play golf.
I was about to say, wait, these motherfuckers are not playing the game, right?
No.
Okay, they're probably so far out of the loop when it comes to actual video games, right? Or is that me just thinking crazy?
I mean, I don't think you're crazy. I will say this, though. I wish I were Bobby Kotick right now, except for all the sexual abuse allegations. But Bro made a crisp $400 million off of this acquisition. Just because it went through. $400 mil, that was his buyout.
Wow.
That's it. Damn.
Like, what the fuck? Bro made, like, it was either in the 20s or 30s, like in the 20 or $30 million range a year up until now, and then gets a $400 million buyout whenever the company
So
got
he's
bought.
chilling.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
He doesn't have to work another day in his life. I mean...
For generations, really, if he plays it right.
Yeah, but this is Bobby Kotick. The amount of lawsuits the dude's gonna have to settle in is just fucking ridiculous. Oh, dude. Oh, Lord,
Sorry,
what?
I'm reading through a couple of random posts on the Verge of Xbox, right?
Yeah.
And right here, the very first paragraph. As part of Microsoft's plan to acquire Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, software giant has created a Microsoft gaming division. Phil Spencer, former head of Xbox, will now lead this team as it focuses on gaming across Xbox, PC, mobile, and the cloud. It's a big promotion for Spencer, described as the ex-boss by Xbox fans. They call him the ex-boss.
Oh.
So bad. Also, I haven't looked at photos of the CEOs in a while. And just in general. And Spencer looks like he has fuck you money just by his face.
Oh, yeah.
100% fuck
What's
you
his
money.
name?
Phil Spencer.
It's Phil Spencer. Yeah.
So whenever
Look
I
at
was doing the research for the Quantum Break video, I was watching the Xbox One announcement from like 2012, 2013. And dude, Phil Spencer back then looks like a young little pup compared to what he is now. Completely stress-free and excited to just be there. And then like 6 months later was named the head of it.
Yeah. No, but he has the fuck you money.
Oh yeah, now? Oh yeah.
If you look up his name, second photo, just fuck you money.
Oh,
with an
Lord.
Xbox logo behind him and he's just smiling. Yeah, I'm reading the Microsoft Gaming CEO, so Phil Spencer's email to the staff about the Activision Blizzard acquisition. Just reading through it to see if anything says.
I know a lot of people, especially in the C-suite of Activision, I mean, surprise, were wanting this to go through. And I know I've seen posts from a lot of lower-level developers. I say lower level, maybe mid-tier or high-level developers for ABK. They wanted all of this to go through simply because they wanted Microsoft to hopefully come in, clean house, and fix all of the toxic behavior at the company and hopefully bring it back to what it used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forgot how bad it got for Activision Blizzard.
Wait. Go me in.
Oh, you don't know? So the
Stop
jokes.
Don't hit me with a.
The-
Oh,
the
you don't
joke-
know? No.
So the jokes.
Welcome to the dark side, buddy.
Yeah, the jokes of SA. No, that's legitimate. So there was a woman.
You're hitting me with that. I have no idea what that is.
So there was a woman who went on a work trip, and from Kyle, correct me if I'm wrong. You may be keyed low, like deeper into this. She went on the work trip. Was coerced into having sex with a superior. They shared pictures of her throughout the company, and she ended up committing suicide because of it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
So I didn't remember
And
that
this was
wrong.
That company. This was that company.
This was in
ABK?
Activision, yeah. And that's just one. That is just one of the many stories that have come out of those halls.
How unprofessional.
Like,
And this one's posted in October of 2020, or 2022. But a anonymous person that worked at Activision Blizzard claimed that it is a frat boy environment.
yeah,
If that describes anything.
just men
Wow.
walking around smacking women's asses.
Really?
Drinking on the job, just yeah.
Oh, this was the lawsuit against Miguel Vega.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember reading about it.
Was non-consensual, going all the way back to 2010.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I was saying, I would love to be Bobby Kotick with the exception of all of this shit, because it actually came out that he knew about it the entire time and just covered it up. He knew all of this was going on in the studio, and he's just like, well, you're making me money, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Dang.
It's fucking crazy. So let's get out of the doom and gloom. What do you guys hope to see come from this merger?
So how now Microsoft is obviously a huge company. So do you think that we'll get better quality shit, or do you think that they're just gonna take it and do the same shit that Call of Duty's doing by pumping out the same style games over and over again, taking tiny tweaks?
So I don't imagine they're going to completely get rid of the money making shit with
Because
all of the cosmetics.
Right,
it works, and it will very, very quickly. I can see it making their money back, because I mean it's 68.7 billion with a B. Like, that's a lot of fucking money to make up, And if they play their cards right, they can make it. But I know that they're going to put it on Game Pass. And that alone, I mean, paying, I think with taxes, it's like $16 a month. And you get the brand new Call of Duty every year. You get all of the Call of Duties.
No? Do you think that's going to hurt them or no?
No, because it's increased. So, okay, $16 times 12.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay, that's over 170.
192.
192. I was about to say 172. $192 a person per year versus a $60 game. That's not including at all microtransactions. It's not including skins. Now, granted, that's them also being able to play many other games. That's them being able to play things like Halo and Doom.
Is there a difference between, what's the difference between Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate? Is Game Pass Ultimate the main thing?
So there's Game Pass, which is usually for like Xbox, and then there's Game Pass Ultimate, which gets you Game Pass on Xbox, PC, and it gets you gold, so it allows you to play online. It's like $5 more, something like that.
So is that the number we're doing that on?
Yes,
I think it's like 120 a year.
Okay,
I pay
perfect.
annually.
Yeah, if you pay annually, obviously you it's cheaper.
There's 25 million subscribers right now, so
I'm one of them.
So am I.
No.
Yeah, I pay monthly, and I completely forget until I get a notification from my bank, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess it's that time of the month again.
I looked a little distracted because I was scrolling through this article that came out roughly 3 hours ago. It's something different we'll talk about after we're done with the Xbox stuff.
Okay. So, Chandler, you said you did the math?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, on my phone it came up with some...
Copyright.
No way, right?
Copyright.
Am I tripping?
I'm going to be completely honest. If they copyright me singing this, then...
4,800,000,000
now,
a year.
Keep in mind, that's a year, and that's just that.
That's just the.
It's just Game Pass. That's
billion.
not selling their games on PlayStation. That's not selling their games on Switch, which they've signed a deal with Nintendo to do.
What, 10 years, right?
Yeah, 10-year deal. That's just Game Pass. And
That's
now,
insane.
And let me explain some of the mental stuff to you, right? If if all you do is buy Game Pass just to play the newest Call of Duty, right? If you pay $15 a month, oh well, fuck, it's $15 a month. That's Netflix, that's Hulu, that's whatever.
That shit adds up.
Well, not only does it add up, but at the
You're
moment,
paying for the game anyway.
yeah, you're paying for the game anyway. You're not thinking about like, hey, I've had Game Pass for 6 months. I could have bought this game, and it's the only game that I play.
I was just about to do that.
You don't
it's
think
15
about
a month. 4 months you're paying for the game, and if that's all you're playing for 4 months,
I'm sorry.
It's cheaper to just.
Wait. You had to do that math on your phone there, bud.
Yeah, I didn't want to think about it.
I was about to say.
Shut up.
Open the goofy.
Google it.
I fucking love that TikTok. Oh my god, you're so smart.
But yeah, but people don't think about that, right? Because they look at the value of everything else. Like at any given point, they can just switch it up, play Power Washing Simulator. They can switch it up and play.
Appeasing. It's so appeasing. It's like it's a similar concept to like we have I don't know if you guys have Regal there, but we have the Regal movie theaters.
Yeah.
And like you can buy an unlimited. You can buy an unlimited pass, and you're like, oh, that's so cheap, and you really don't go to see a whole lot of movies. It just sounds good. Like,
Exactly.
It's the same thing as you won't actually play all those games, but the option alone is what makes it unforgiving to skip out on.
Exactly. And now that all of Microsoft's exclusives are on this platform, like I said, you have Doom, you have Quake, or you have all of the Quakes, you have all of the Dooms, you have all of the Wolfensteins, you have
All of the Assassin's Creeds. I know they're
not all of them. Not all of them.
Really?
Sadly.
You have
exclusive.
Ubisoft.
you have Ubisoft's you have, what is it called? Whatever they call their subscription service.
Hold up.
You have
I
EA
have it as
Access. You have EA Access.
EA
So you have
EA
3 subscription services.
Oh, it's Ubisoft Plus.
Ubisoft Plus. Okay, so you have 3 subscription services for $15 a month. Okay, so you have games from all 3 publishers, and you get Microsoft exclusives on day 1. If you're a Game Pass subscriber, you get Starfield on day 1, and you don't have to drop a dime. Granted, like you said, if that's all you play for 4 months, you could have bought the game.
Yeah.
But it also gives you a discount if you do want to buy the game.
So why did you pay for the game if you're already
Oh, me?
yeah.
Felt like it.
But you were gonna
Support
get
the
it
developer,
anyway.
man.
You were
Well,
gonna.
Yeah,
Well, I wanted to keep it.
yeah, and that's the thing. So even though your game is on Game Pass, granted, the odds of them taking their exclusive with them paying for it off of Game Pass are slim. But if it's a third-party game, they may only have a deal to keep the game on Game Pass for a year. Once it's there,
Third parties go like this.
exactly.
They appear and disappear at random.
Exactly. Not only that, but it gives you a discount, right? So I think it's what, 10 to 20%, Kyle?
Let me take a look.
So not only do
Yeah,
you, while he looks that up, not only do you have to, not only are you able to play it as long as you want without buying it in full, but if you did want to buy it in full to make sure that you can keep it forever, you get a discount on it.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, here, let's take a quick look. On an example that's actually a Microsoft game, not Valorant, to get out of here. Microsoft Flight Sim. Let's go with that. So right now I can install it because I have Game Pass, and if I want to go buy it, let's look at the. So with Game Pass, it normally gives you like the base edition, and I'm gonna go look at the deluxe edition. So the deluxe edition is normally $90. Right now, if I wanted the deluxe edition, I can pay $72.
Yeah. And that's just
And
for
have it.
paying that subscription fee every month.
It looks like it's on average 20% off on like game titles, and then DLC is normally like 10% off.
So
So, like,
Sony
for-
doesn't have anything like that, does it? I mean, they have Not a pass, right?
Yes and no. A lot of the times they're. Why did my tracking? I turned on. I did the auto gesture. Uh, um, so when it comes to Sony, they do have an option like it with their Plus or their place. Is it PlayStation Plus?
PlayStation Plus, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
it's
they
a
have
weird tier
multiple
system.
packages. Let me pull it up real quick. PlayStation. Yeah, that works. PlayStation Plus, they have, I think it's 3 different tiers. It's the internet's slow right now. I think my roommate's doing something on it.
And it's crazy. So one thing to keep in mind about PlayStations as well, a lot of these games, the only way to play them on modern hardware is to buy this service.
Yeah.
While on Microsoft, you can actually purchase the games elsewhere. Like for the longest time, I think it was Red Dead Revolver. If you bought their subscription service, you would get it included. But
There we go.
if you wanted to buy it, you'd have to pay
Okay.
$100 for a PlayStation 2 game.
Okay, I
see.
got it pulled up here. So, PlayStation Plus has 3 packages: Essential, Extra, and Premium. Essential gives you monthly games, online access, discounts, cloud storage, stuff like that. But with Extra, it gives you a game catalog that you can play. So a lot of their older games are on there. And then Ubisoft Classic games are included. And then for Premium, you also get the Classics catalog going all the way back to the PS1, including PSP and Vita games. And then you also get game trials. So you can try a game before you buy it. And then also cloud streaming. But it's like $120 a month. Or a year, sorry.
Yeah,
120
but,
a year.
Yeah, $120 a year.
and that sounds great, but if you compare catalogs
Yeah.
between
that's the big thing.
Sony's and like you would think with a company as tenured as Sony, all of their exclusives all the way back to PS1, it would be fucking crazy huge, right? Nah.
Nothing in comparison to Microsoft. Yeah.
No, like you would think it would have things like the Metal Gear Solid franchise. No. You would think it would
Well, I
have
mean-
Final Fantasy 7. No.
So right now, if you are an owner of the Extra or Premium bundle, you could go play Far Cry 6 right now.
Yeah.
Just by being subscribed to it on Sony. And then things like NBA 2K23 if you play those kind of games. But you get a lot of Ubisoft games, which what is it? Does Microsoft do the EA side of things or no? Or is that just
I
Steam
mean,
that does it?
you still have Ubisoft Plus and EA Access included with your
play.
but you still have it included in
changed
your subscription every month.
True.
So I mean,
About blinded myself there.
but yeah, like it's crazy to think how much value this is going to add because people who buy Call of Duty every year no longer have to and they can get access to others. And Microsoft would still make their money back and then some.
Yeah. Well, they're already going to be making money from the sales. The 30 or the 60%. Am I tripping? The 70%.
30. Oh,
No,
70,
'cause-
yeah, because Sony takes
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, so they're going to be making the 70% just on.
Just on
Flashbanged.
Sony and Nintendo.
Yeah. So no matter what happens with their platform, I mean, they're going to be making more money anyway.
Exactly.
Do you know how much they spent for it?
What?
Everyone saw that, right?
The
deal.
68.7 billion.
Billion?
For what?
Billion with a B.
69.
Yeah, let's just call it 69 billion.
That's what people are saying now. Is just 69 billion.
Yeah.
Also, no one else saw me get flashbanged, right?
Yeah, we
No.
did. We just weren't
No, I
gonna.
didn't. Wait, so 69 billion, how much are they making? So you said, what's 30%? That PlayStation is making?
No. PlayStation's not making anything off the deal.
No. I'm saying the 30% the PlayStation's making from Call of Duty.
Oh, last year they made approximately 800 million, according to leaked court documents.
800 million?
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, they're still kind of... It'll probably take a couple years for them to make that money back.
Oh
Is what I'm
yeah,
getting
it'll
at here,
still take multiple years, but I mean, it puts them in the right direction.
Because I mean, they're making just from Call of Duty, they're probably making nearly $2 billion a year.
Yeah.
Just from Sony's side. Just from Sony's side.
Yeah.
I mean, add that on to the what was that other number? Just from Game Pass?
4.
Did I say? Yeah.
A shitload.
Like $6 billion. They should pay that off. My guess would be like 5-6 years.
Now, keep in mind that's not profit. That is you
that's
still have
sales?
yeah. Well, no. That's income, sure. That's revenue, but that's not profit. You still have people to pay. You still have facilities to pay for. Like
yeah, but with Microsoft, like I'm assuming I'm assuming that they're making a lot of money outside of just these.
Because look
revenues that I'm talking about. Yeah.
Look at Blizzard's properties. You have Overwatch. You have Diablo. You have World of Warcraft. You have King and Candy Crush. You have
that's what I'm saying. They're probably making that back in profits in probably 5 years, if not less. You think?
Probably.
StarCraft.
Oh, and StarCraft. You're right. So, Keel, what was that article that you read earlier?
That you said you were going to mention after Xbox.
God damn it! I closed it.
And you flashbang yourself again.
No, I was expecting it this time.
Oh, okay.
It was just Phil Spencer and God, how do you pronounce her name?
Chang, Lulu,
Satya.
Oh,
the CEO of Microsoft.
Oh, Satya Nadal. Is it still the same guy that inherited it from?
No, it's Satya Nadella.
Yeah.
So it's the email from Phil Spencer and Nadella to the Blizzard/Activision staff, basically stating that.
Send me a picture of it. I want to put it on screen. Read it word for word.
Damn, no. Here, I'll post it in the podcast chat. You can go look at it.
All right, I'll read it. Let's.
No.
Let's see. Hold on.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm getting a little old here.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you. Are you ready yet, Calabub? Damn, you are getting old.
Yeah, what are you doing right now?
What are you doing there, bud?
Welcome back from the holidays. To start, I'd like to thank everyone for all of the hard work and dedication that have built this business and this community.
Has balls.
Right?
I thought you were going to put it up on the chat.
We know he.
We will, but I'm still reading it. Obviously, today's agreement to acquire Activision Blizzard is incredibly exciting.
Caleb over there looking like this.
Hell yeah, I am. Fucking badass is what it is.
Me flexing my in-real airs.
Shit, where was I? In fact, it's a milestone for our company, our business, and our industry. I and the entire gaming leadership team are deeply enthusiastic about this opportunity. We also announced this morning that we have surpassed 25 million Game Pass subscribers across console, cloud, and PC. A great achievement for all of the Team Xbox. So, Chandler, go ahead and do that with the 25 million number.
I think I did do it with the 25 million. I did do it with the 25 million.
You having fun?
4 billion.
Yeah, here, let me just turn sideways.
Nearly 5 billion.
As players,
so far off my face.
As players and partners, we all know how talented and dedicated the teams and studios are across Activision Blizzard. The legendary games and franchises across that company have delighted millions of people for decades. Coming together, we can accelerate our mission to extend the joy and community of gaming to everyone. We have the capability and opportunity to build simply the best, most engaging, and most fun entertainment ecosystem anywhere. Microsoft is committed to our journey for inclusion in every aspect of gaming among both employees and players. We deeply value individual studio cultures. Oh, God. Please tell me they're going to fix it first. We also believe that creative success and autonomy go hand in hand with treating every person with dignity and respect. We hold all teams and all leaders to this commitment. We're looking forward to extending our culture of proactive inclusion to the great teams across Activision Blizzard. We expect this acquisition to close in fiscal year 2023, pending.
I correct you on that.
Haha. I can read financial shit. Once the acquisition is completed, the Activision Blizzard business will report to me and only me. In the meantime, we know that you will have a lot of questions.
Is that direct, or is that your translation?
No, it's direct.
Activision Blizzard business will report to me. In the meantime, we know you will have a lot of questions. The gaming leadership team and I look forward to answering as many as we can at our next monthly gaming update on January 26th. You can submit your questions now anonymously or post them on our Team Xbox Yammer. Please also refresh on our corporate social media guidelines. As Satya mentioned, I am now CEO of Microsoft Gaming. This change is a reflection of the incredible work each of you are doing to create the best entertainment ecosystem anywhere. As a leadership team, we know how much exciting but difficult work we have ahead of us. So it's crucial that we operate as a single unified team. To that end, I'm excited to announce effective today that Jarrett West, CMO of Gaming, and his marketing team will move from Chris Capacella's organization to report directly to me. Jarrett will continue to be a member of Chris's leadership team and leverage critical parts of Microsoft's marketing muscle, including communication, media, and consumer sales. We have a webcast for investors and media at 6 a.m. Pacific time to discuss the Activision Blizzard transaction and our plans as Microsoft Gaming. Please join if you can. Phil.
Yep,
and that was just Phil's. That's not Satya Nadal's. Do we want to read that one too? That one's also multiple paragraphs.
It's got some pretty good detail in it.
All right, let's hit it. Just, lore dump.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Team, I am thrilled to share that this morning we announced an agreement to acquire Activision Blizzard, an all-cash transaction valued at $68.7 billion.
Hold on. Just imagine that real quick. They didn't have to finance this shit like Elon Musk.
Yeah, they went boom.
They just had big dick energy and was like, look, hey, we just want to buy this. Look, here's the cash.
What did I say about Phil Spencer looking like he's got just fuck you money?
But go ahead, continue.
Activision Blizzard is one of the largest gaming publishers worldwide across console, PC, and mobile. And it's home to nearly 40 million monthly active players.
400 million.
400 million, sorry. Along with iconic games including Call of Duty, Candy Crush, World of Warcraft, and Diablo. Completely forgot about World of Warcraft, by the way. Personally. Gaming has been a key to Microsoft since our earliest days as a company. Today, it's the largest and fastest growing form of entertainment, and as the digital and physical worlds come together, it will play a crucial role in the development of metaverse platforms.
Oh God.
Now, side note, I think they might be working on a VR headset based off of that paragraph when I first read it.
Microsoft?
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I just want them to finally come out with the holodeck.
Oh, yeah, the HoloLens V2 or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, HoloLens, that's what it is. Holodeck is Star Wars. But I would love for them to come out with a HoloLens for something other than military application. That would be incredible if that would hit the market.
I remember the release of that. I was like, I want one of those.
Right? All right,
but back to the email. Together with Activision Blizzard, we believe we have an incredible opportunity to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. And we will invest and innovate to create the best content, community, and cloud for gamers. We want to make it easier for people to connect and play great games wherever, whenever, and however they want. This agreement is a testament to the impact our gaming team has delivered, and I am deeply grateful for the hard work and commitment. For the past few years, we've expanded our content pipeline and have become leaders in game subscriptions, as well as cloud gaming. And this holiday, it was especially gratifying to see the response from fans and read the great reviews of our new first-party titles.
What great reviews!
Effective today, Phil Spencer will become CEO of Microsoft Gaming. When the acquisition closes, the Activision Blizzard team, or business, will report to Phil. We look forward to extending our journey to create a more diverse and inclusive culture to our new colleagues at Activision Blizzard, and ensuring all our employees can do what they love while thriving in a safe and welcoming environment. One where everyone feels empowered to do their best work. And basically the same.
Oh, I will be hosting a webcast with investors at 6 a.m. with Phil and Amy as well as Bobby Kotick. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be there. Oh, shit.
Yeah, good old Bobby Kotick.
Oh, Bobby bitch ass.
Gotta love him. Gotta love him except for all the... Yeah. All the claims. God, I forgot that I have dyslexia while I read that.
Yeah, that was rough. But you got through it. You got through it. You got this.
I was like, man, I'm gonna go get a helmet.
Just remember, the only reason you fell off the short bus is because you were trying to push Ryan off.
Yeah, and that dickhead grabbed my hand with his fucking gorilla claws.
With his damn size 15 feet.
Not with his big old ass big toe.
Oh, God.
Motherfucker got a gap like this big between the two.
Lord.
Dude.
Well, so
I hate reading, but I offered to do it anyways.
You just because you love our little junkies.
I did it again.
I got that one on camera.
Fucking OLED panels, man. They're lovely, but when they're 48-inch and you happen to move the mouse a little bit on a white page, it's like someone just pulled the pin and went, think fast, chuckle nuts.
So,
Chuckle nuts.
Chuckle nuts, man.
You ever seen that video?
Never in my life.
Look it up. Just look up think fast, chuckle nuts. You'll love it.
So we are coming close to an hour now of the exact same topic. So this is going to be the Microsoft episode. Do you guys have any last thoughts of the acquisition or what it could mean for gaming as a whole?
Man, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see kind of what happens. More money means
more problems.
So we'll see what comes of this for sure.
What about you, Kat?
No, but I do have a comment about our podcast.
Oh, Lord.
We're not a fucking ARC channel. And here's proof.
Chandler's like he went right the fuck over his head. Okay, so
yeah, we're not.
Right after we started, we started doing a series called Junk Bites. Let me check the actual number of it right now.
Yeah.
So, Junk Bites
sounds like a disease.
Was basically we chunked up sections of the episode talking about individual topics and posted it as its own video. We published one right after the news broke that ARC would be charging for its remaster. Chandler.
Wasn't that our first
I'm
one?
listening.
33.8 thousand views and 1.7 thousand watch time hours. Nice. With over 268 comments.
Damn.
It's 3 months old. Let's see, the top comments. I can only see the latest comments. Wait, how do I go to top comments?
Boy. Bitch, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, find me the top comment, because I'm looking for it. I don't know how to go through this.
I gotta sneeze. What the fuck's her name?
Extraordinary Gaming? Wow.
Shut the fuck up.
0.0% of watch time came from subscribers of the channel. I feel
Dang.
like. But hey, it got us closer to actually being eligible.
I gotta go find the video.
Eligible for partner or not partner. They have this new, so it's like a little partner and then there's actual partner on YouTube now, which is kind of weird. So if you did you hear about that, Kyle?
Shorts and stuff.
I did
right?
not. I was not paying attention. I'm trying to find the top comment.
No, so it used to be you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in a year. Now it's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in a year, and by doing that, you're able to
Is that that's
get
the little
super
subscriber?
supporters. Yeah, that's the little one. You can get members. People can donate to your channel. You can get affiliate links, things like that, to give you like a stepping stone sort of milestone. But it's interesting. I mean, it got us pretty freaking close, at least in watch hours and subscribers. Like we only need 299 subscribers left to meet the first milestone.
And how many do we have now? Or
201.
201. So okay, all right. I could have probably done the math there.
You probably could have, but you had to, figure out. You had to use a calculator to figure out
60
that.
divided by 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So the top comment was not what I thought it was.
Oh God, what did you think it was? First of all,
I thought it was the one of damn, they are an ARC channel.
wait.
Apparently not. There was one like that. I forget where it was. But the top comment is just talking about the issues that happen with ARC.
Yeah.
That's really it. God, where's the one that Ryan replied to? I don't even remember.
Dude, Ryan. Okay,
He needs to chill.
He needs to take that daddy chill pill because
shove it up his
he's
ass.
responding to comments.
Yeah. So
not very smart.
One of the
Isn't that
first.
like the one rule.
Yeah, one of the first rules that he gave me, because I saw a comment on another video, was don't respond to comments.
Yeah, that's like the one rule in YouTubing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least don't respond to negative ones.
Yeah, the only comment that I ever responded to was on this video, and that was to link it to the update, because we were getting a bunch of comments saying, oh, this news is outdated. So we updated it on the next podcast, put that junk bite up there, and I linked it.
How do I look at my published? Damn. I accidentally hit play and just heard Caleb go, hello, everyone. Loud in my ear. Caleb, shut up. I already have to listen to you enough.
Hello, everyone. This is Caleb Boudreaux, the editor-in-chief of an extraordinary life.online.
Oh, no, I only respond to the shorts that are posted. Because normally someone asks like a quick question or something.
Speaking of which, man, Ryan's comments that he leaves on all of our videos. Yeah, that sure was a video. Like every time I see that, I'm like, it took all of your brain cells to come up with that.
And he does that for every video?
Every video, it's like, yep, that is one of the videos on YouTube. Yep, that is a video.
Them?
No, but I'm thinking about it. No.
Oh no. Oh yeah. You got 2 on your forehead.
Yes, that freaking. I still don't know what happened to that.
I don't know. Oh no, I did respond. This dude commented on the Wii short. He went Wii, and I responded with Wii. And then someone else asked about the consoles that I had, and I replied back with just what I had.
Yeah.
See, those are okay kind of comments, not the.
Yeah, like discussions is fine, but not
So
like.
was he clapping back?
Yeah. So on his channel,
the one he posted on July 5th in the podcast chat.
Yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can find
like,
that.
Damn.
Wait. Podcast chat.
Gaming podcast topics.
Yeah. Somebody commented and said, "Just play, don't talk" under one of his videos on his channel.
Yeah.
He said his clapback was Just watch, don't complain.
Ooh.
It's like, it's good, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's just, what's the point? What are you gaining?
Yeah.
No, what is he not gaining? A subscriber.
Yeah.
Like, he could have just acted like he didn't see it. He would have been fine with that.
But no, he's got his little thumb up his ass.
But
Caleb, how is Perry doing? I haven't heard from her in a while.
oh, it's funny you mentioned that because I actually joined her stream this morning.
How was it?
She just came back from TwitchCon in Paris.
Hey.
She's doing great. She's about to make her 3-year streaming anniversary.
That's crazy.
So she's doing pretty well for herself. And
Is that her full-time gig?
No, I think she does other things, but we never really talked about what she does. I know she's a licensed. She has a master's in psychology.
Oh shit!
I know she's also developing a hands-free game controller with the brain waves that we were talking about.
Yo, that's crazy.
She found a way with gyroscopes to make it completely hands-free, so she does her gaming streams like this, and she'll move her head to the right to move to the right, move her head to the left to move to the left, and go for bow to go forward and lean back to go
really
back.
Dope.
It's freaking sick as hell. But
How am I not following her?
Yeah, we actually talked about sponsoring a stream for her to play Martha is Dead. So
Are we still recording?
yes, we are actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. She's doing great. I'd love to have her back. So
Does she
we'll see.
Does she not hop on the podcast much anymore?
No, she's got too busy with her personal life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
No. We just do this for fun. Except for Ryan. Fuck you, Ryan.
Fuck you,
He doesn't
Carl.
do it at all, huh? From what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he just texted me one day. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it to this one, or the next 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 one, or any for the next month." And I'm like, "Dude, that's more than just a month." But okay. And Kyle here threw him a giant "fuck you" bomb.
the Patrick, fuck you, bitch.
We're just kidding. We love you, Ryan.
No, fuck you, Ryan.
We love you.
Don't call me while I'm at work and ask me if I want to go to Cura, you fuck.
I forgot about that.
I just read the text from him.
Whoa. So he has time to... Dude. We'll talk about that after we finish recording, but you guys have a wonderful night, and we love each other so much. Thank you, Chandler, for coming on. Always a pleasure.
Sure. Absolutely.
We're going to have to play
Fuck you,
6 Days in
Chandler.
Fallujah. Oh, yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, we gotta initiate you into the clan. Fuck you, Chandler.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Where is that clip where we just kept
Fuck
saying
you
fuck
guys.
you back and forth?
But yeah, we're
Fuck
gonna
you, Chandler.
What's your name?
Ezekiel.
Oh, fuck you, Ezekiel.
Sorry, it's actually Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
Ezekiel was the second one I did.
Yeah.
This is
What's
the
your name?
outro. This is the outro. Follow,
Tony.
like, subscribe. We love you guys. Peace.
Fuck you.
Oh god. Yeah, fuck you guys. Oh.
All right, now I stop recording and delete it, right? Oh, that'd be